Have you ever wondered what it was like to live in ancient Egypt, surrounded by towering pyramids and the vast Nile River? Imagine waking up in a small mud brick house, the sun's rays gently spilling through a narrow opening, casting warm light onto the cool, earthen floor. The air is thick with the scent of the river, mingling with the faint aroma of freshly baked bread from the nearby bakery. This was the daily reality for countless Egyptians thousands of years ago, but amidst the beauty and grandeur, there lurked a world filled with strange creatures and forgotten myths, monsters of the Nile that would send shivers down your spine. Check out the link in our bio to dive deeper into the mysteries of the Nile on YouTube. Let's step into the shoes of a common Egyptian, a farmer perhaps, who rises before dawn to tend to the fields. The sounds of the waking village fill the air, the distant clanging of pots, the low murmur of voices, and the occasional braying of a donkey. As you step outside, the heat of the day begins to climb, and the sun casts long shadows across the ground. You can feel the rough texture of the silt beneath your feet, remnants of the annual flooding of the Nile, which brings life to the parched land. This cycle of flooding is essential. It deposits nutrient-rich soil that allows crops to flourish, but it also requires constant vigilance against the beasts that prowl the waters. In the evenings, when the sun begins to set and the sky transforms into a tapestry of oranges and purples, you gather with your family to share stories. Your grandmother recounts the tales of ancient creatures that dwell in the depths of the Nile. Creatures like the fearsome Apep, a giant serpent who embodies chaos and darkness, eternally battling the sun god Ra. You can almost feel the tension in the air as she describes how Ra, in his journey across the sky, must confront Apep each night, ensuring that light will return with the dawn. The very thought of this monstrous serpent lurking just beneath the surface makes your heart race, a reminder of the mysteries that lie hidden in the waters. But the Nile is not just a cradle of life, it is also a source of dread. The river teems with life, yes, but also with dangers. You can hear the distant splashes as crocodiles glide silently through the water, their eyes barely breaking the surface. These ancient reptiles have been around since time immemorial, and their presence is a constant reminder of the delicate balance between sustenance and peril. The fishermen, with their slender nets, are cautious, knowing that a careless movement could attract the attention of these formidable predators. As you walk along the riverbank, the cool breeze brushes against your skin, carrying with it the sounds of the bustling market in the distance. The stalls are filled with vibrant fruits, vegetables, and spices, each with its own unique scent. You can hear vendors calling out to potential customers, their voices blending into a cacophony of lively chatter. The markets are a hub of activity, where people barter and trade, exchanging goods for necessities, all while sharing stories and gossip. Yet, beyond the marketplace and the fields, ancient Egyptians believed in a world where the boundary between the living and the supernatural was blurred. The gods and goddesses, such as Hathor, the goddess of love and joy, and Osiris, the god of the afterlife, were omnipresent. Each deity held sway over certain aspects of life, and their favor was sought through rituals and offerings. But not all entities were benevolent. The ancient Egyptians had to contend with numerous mythical creatures that embodied their fears and uncertainties. Take, for instance, the terrifying creature known as the Scorpion Man. This half-man, half-scorpion figure was said to guard the underworld, a fierce protector of the secrets of the afterlife. The mere mention of his name sent chills down the spines of even the bravest souls. You could almost hear the rustle of his scorpion tail as he prowled the shadows, a reminder that the afterlife was fraught with challenges and dangers. At night, as you lay on your mat, the sounds of the village quiet down, but the air is still charged with the tales of the day. You listen intently as your father speaks of the Bennu, a mythical bird associated with the sun and rebirth. He describes how this majestic creature rises from the ashes, symbolizing the eternal cycle of life, death, and renewal. In the stillness of the night, you can almost envision the Bennu soaring high above the Nile, a brilliant flash of gold against the indigo sky. Yet, the stories are not merely for entertainment. They serve as cautionary tales, teaching lessons about humility, respect for nature, and the importance of community. As you drift off to sleep, the images of Apep, the Scorpion Man, and the Bennu swirl in your mind, blending with the sounds of the Nile lapping gently against the shore. In the morning, you awake to a new day, filled with the promise of hard work and the whispers of the past. The sun rises over the horizon, casting a golden hue across the landscape. The world awakens once more, and you prepare to face another day in a land where myth and reality intertwine. As you step outside, you can feel the warmth of the sun on your skin and the cool breeze from the Nile, grounding you in the present while the stories of ancient monsters linger in the back of your mind. The Nile is not just a river, it is a lifeline, a source of both sustenance and fear. It shapes the lives of the people who depend on it, and its waters conceal secrets that have been passed down through generations. As you work the fields, harvesting crops that will feed your family, you are acutely aware of the delicate balance of life. Each day is a reminder of the power of nature, the beauty of the land, and the ever-present shadows of the myths that haunt the corners of your mind. As you sit down for a meal, the taste of freshly baked bread and honey lingers on your tongue. You look around, seeing your family gathered together, sharing laughter and stories. You are part of a lineage that stretches back through the sands of time, connected to the ancient gods and the monsters of the Nile. The stories of Apep, the Scorpion Man, and the Bennu are not just tales of fright, they are woven into the very fabric of your existence. And so, as you prepare to end your day, you are left with a deep appreciation for the intertwining of myth and reality in your life. The monsters of the Nile may be forgotten by many, but they continue to shape the lives of those who hear their stories. As you close your eyes, you can still feel the warmth of the sun on your skin and hear the gentle lapping of the water, reminding you that the mysteries of the Nile are always present, waiting to be explored. As the stories of ancient Egypt linger in the air, we find ourselves enchanted by the duality of the Nile, both a giver of life and a keeper of secrets. From the terrifying Apep, lurking beneath the waters, to the haunting Scorpion Man guarding the underworld, these forgotten monsters remind us of the fears and lessons that shaped a civilization. The majestic Bennu, with its promise of rebirth, serves as a beacon of hope amidst the shadows. Each tale weaves a tapestry of caution, respect, and community, echoing through generations. As you close your eyes tonight, let these myths cradle you into slumber, knowing they are more than mere stories, they are a connection to those who walked this land before us. Check out the link in our bio to dive deeper into the mysteries of the Nile on YouTube. If you enjoyed these chilling tales, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more ancient mysteries. What other secrets do you think lie beneath the surface of the Nile?